If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Patreon. If you want behind the scenes content, if you want exclusive footage, if you want your music or product on this show, the best way to do that is on Patreon. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Kodak Black shows his support for Donald Trump from prison, and Travis Scott deletes his Instagram after being clowned. Serius Jones gets 3 years in prison, and Critch gets jumped in New Jersey. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, so y'all remember last week when Lil Wayne posted up this picture on his Instagram and his Twitter and basically praised Donald Trump's platinum plan and says that it's something that's going to help out black people in America, right? A lot of people were like, what the hell is going on with Lil Wayne? But Lil Wayne was not the only person that was there at this meeting, right? So another person that was there at this meeting is this dude right here named Jonny Smith, right? And this dude is actually a White House advisor who works for Donald Trump. So Jonny Smith posted up this picture on his Instagram, or actually his Twitter, and he says, Lil Wayne, I'm proud of you for speaking up, brother. It's great to see a generation of black Americans waking up and voting for the interests of their own communities instead of blindly voting for a party that has left them behind, right? Now, after that, somebody else actually went on Twitter to post up a picture that he was there too, right? And this dude is Bradford Cohen, right? And Bradford Cohen is an attorney, so big deal. You got Jonny Smith, Lil Wayne, Donald Trump, and this attorney named Bradford Cohen, right? But Bradford Cohen is actually Kodak Black's attorney, right? So Bradford Cohen goes on Twitter and he says, Donald Trump, Jared Kushner, Jonny Smith, and Lil Wayne, we spoke about prison reform and justice reform and the platinum plan. A real decision about the future and how we can even move justice reform and economic reform is being made. Freedom for all communities, and then he tags Kodak Black, right? Then Kodak Black goes on his Twitter, and Kodak Black is in prison right now, locked up doing the 3-year bid for having guns in Miami. But he says, what do you think about the platinum plan? My lawyer, Bradford Cohen, sent it to me, and I read it. This is what the community needs, more ownership. This plan is right. I want to help with justice reform when I'm out as well. Donald Trump, justice reform, prison reform, right? So this is crazy because now Donald Trump has Lil Wayne, Kodak Black, Ice Cube, 50 Cent, not really, but 50 Cent, a bunch of rappers that are really supporting him, right? It's a crazy situation, man. The election is tomorrow. Kodak Black hasn't had a good 4 years. I mean, he's been in prison for like the last year and a half of the 4 years. So I don't know why he's praising Donald Trump. Maybe he's just really trying to get out and he hopes that Donald Trump maybe can pardon him or get him out somehow. But yeah, man, that's what's going on right now, yo. Let me know what y'all feel about this in the comments. So that was a clip of Travis Scott dressed as Clark Kent, and he's about to put on his Batman costume, right? So the whole situation is y'all see him walking over there to like this little closet thing that opens up automatically, glass, you see his Batman suit is in there, but it's not a black, Batman suit, right? It's like a brownish, it's like a Louis Vuitton brown, right? And I feel like maybe like this Louis Vuitton brown color is Travis Scott's favorite color because his Jordan 1s have that same color in them too, right? Travis Scott also has a whole suit on that is that same color, right? I mean, I thought it was fire, but a lot of people didn't agree, right? So after Travis Scott put on the whole Batman suit, he went to a Halloween party. Kylie Jenner was there, Kendall Jenner, Kim K was there, Kanye was there. The Weeknd was dressed as the Nutty Professor. It was a dope-ass party. Well, it seemed like a dope-ass party, right? But a lot of people on Twitter were like clowning Travis Scott for what he had on, right? So somebody says, Travis Scott made Batman swaggerless. Can somebody please explain to me how he's not one of the worst rappers to ever come into hip-hop, right? Somebody else is like, Travis Scott trying to look like Batman for Halloween and ended up looking like the Flea, right? Somebody else just said, Travis Scott is drowning in millions of dollars right now and he couldn't get a good Batman costume. SMH, right? All of this happened and Travis Scott didn't say anything. He didn't respond to nobody on Twitter. He didn't respond to nobody on Instagram. And then Travis Scott just deleted his Instagram, right? Like, and a lot of people saying like, oh, he deleted it because he's sick of being bullied by all the fans and blah, blah, blah. And I don't think that he deleted it for that. For all we know, Travis Scott is probably dropping a new album, a new song or something like that, because that's what rappers usually do. And Travis Scott ain't no little pussy ass bitch that's just going to delete his Instagram because a few people got shit to say. I mean, people talk shit to Travis Scott all the time. So I don't know, man, but it definitely is funny. He deleted his Instagram. His Twitter is still up, but he hasn't said anything on his Twitter since before Halloween. So yeah, I guess we'll have to see, yo. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Great, keep going. Oh shit! Oh, they jumping Drake Critch, yo! And they jumping Jay Critch, yo! They jumping Drake Critch, yo! Hey, yo, oh shit! They jumping Jay Critch, yo! Oh shit!
Alright, yo, so that was a clip of Jay Critch in Elizabeth, New Jersey, man, at Barcode, and it looks like he's getting into a fight, right? You hear somebody in the background, hey yo, they jumping Jay Critch! Hey yo, they jumping Jay Critch! I wouldn't say Jay Critch got jumped, but he definitely was involved in the fight, right? And for y'all that don't know, Jay Critch is a rapper. He's from Brooklyn. He's signed to Rich the Kid's record label, and Famous Dex is also signed to Rich the Kid's record label too, right? So the whole situation is apparently Jay Critch was out there with his peoples in Barcode. They got into like some kind of argument inside the club with somebody, right? And you can see like Jay Critch is like really close to somebody talking to them, but it was like a heated kind of argument. And I guess maybe they decided to walk outside. The security was like, y'all gotta go outside. And when they got outside, they started fighting, right? You see Jay Critch creeping up on people. You see his whole crew throwing bows. Then you see somebody else come from behind Jay Critch and like sucker punch him. I mean, the whole situation is crazy. Jay Critch falls to the ground, then he gets back up after he got sucker punched. It was great. It was basically like a little scuffle, right? And I don't think that anybody really got hurt that bad at all, but it was just a bunch of niggas rolling around, scuffling on the floor, fighting like crazy, right? So of course, you know, Twitter had a field day about it. They started tagging Jay Critch, showing him pictures of like people getting sucker punched and all that. Jay Critch just kind of laughed it off. He was like, ha ha ha, good punch, little sneaky motherfucker. So that shows you like nothing crazy happened. And it wasn't like a deadly situation. It was more like a fisticuffs kind of situation. So alright, cool, that's good. But the whole situation is crazy, and at least Jay Critch is cool, man. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, yo, so this is crazy, right? Serius Jones, the battle rapper from New Jersey, just got sentenced to 3 years in prison, man, for pimping, right? So the whole situation is he got arrested back in January of this year for like human trafficking, right? He was arrested in California, and they were actually trying to say that he was trafficking women and trying to force them to have sex against their will and all kind of craziness, right? Serius Jones wasn't really doing all of that. He pled not guilty, but then they was like, yo, we finna throw the book at you. So he changed his plea, and then he pled guilty to a lesser charge, not, you know, human trafficking or anything like that, but he pled guilty to prostitution or to pimping, right? So apparently he had one girl, not a bunch of them, but just one girl identified as Jane Doe, and she was like, yeah, Serius Jones was my pimp or whatever like that. And since he pled guilty, managed to let him avoid a whole bunch of other charges, and now he only has to go to prison for pimping and like maybe assault or something for like slapping her or something like that. But he's still getting 3 damn years in a California state prison, yo, which is insane, right? So yeah, I mean, that's what's going on with him. It's sad, you know. Serius Jones was like, I would never force somebody to have sex against their will. She was willing to do it. She wanted to do it. I apologize to my fans. I'm sorry. I know this is a huge disappointment, right? It is a huge disappointment because, yo, Serius Jones, man, you a legend in the battle rap circuit, you feel me? But yeah, yo, let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.